Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Oh my goodness, I just got to go to the nature center and every bird that I love on the planet was there. It was so wonderful. The turkeys that come and eat in my yard, and they knew me. It was so nice. They were just eating a little food in the nature center around my feet. Rocky the black cat was there and he laid on my shoes while I sang to him. It was so blissful. It reminded me of this autumn card, and I felt that I needed to release something today. There's all this energy that builds. It's like a perfect half moon, I believe, tonight. And what happens is we get this buildup of emotion and we start to carry things, just like the full autumn leaves on the trees that need to be released and to blow away and make room for the new seasons and all of that. It is totally about letting go. And also, like the trees retract their sap in the winter, we retract our energy the end of autumn into winter. And this is saying store your energy up for yourself right now. Feel your energies beginning to collect around you and pull them inward close to your body. Conserve energy. Don't get involved in drama or pettiness, or also really any interest when other people are doing. If you're trying to carve out your path, just say you're taking in some new endeavor, spiritual, creative, whatever it is. You can have a tutorial for something, but there's no comparison with this kind of card. It's just the natural flow of things. And I never felt so calm in the last few months as I did today, just standing under all the bird feeders when all the birds came in. 4 of the big green parakeets that are in the normal park came and they landed on the tree above. Right now I hear chirpers. The squirrels were everywhere. They're hilarious with bird feeders. But it reminded me of autumn because it's ridiculously warm today. It's actually 60 degrees. That's why I'm taping outside. It's just sunny. There's no breeze. It is absolute heaven. And the key word definitely for today is releasing. This new year, let's release any resentment. Let's release any lower vibrations. And anytime something comes in, say, this old stuff, I only want what is truly precious to me. And that is not lower vibrational energy. That's not competition. That's not, sort of foul energy that can emanate from coworkers or our family members. We just excuse ourselves from it. And also, I had this strange epiphany looking at the trees, the ones that were brittled and withered and they just look very aged. It was weird. The sinews of the trees remind me, like with no leaves on them, of people when all of their kind of like outward glamour is stripped from them. Like no false eyelashes, no makeup, no, plush hats and clothes and everything. Just like if everybody were all in a kind of like white shift. Like, you can see all the sinews in people's arms and their necks and their faces, that everybody is really trying to do their best with their strength and the vitality that they have now. I always have compassion and love for the elderly, especially if they're a little ornery and they're struggling. I saw this most gentle man in the park just taking pictures of the ducks. I went out onto the dock and all the ducks were coming to the opposite shore, so dozens of ducks going in front of me, and this man just so delighted at the ducks that he was filming on this the oldest flip phone I've seen in creation. It was the cutest thing. It reminded me of that. Go to places that are beautiful and release any pressure. My ears are humming. I just feel like today is a beautiful conduit. I feel like my angels and guides are helping me step into 2023 with peace and calm and alignment, just like I do each night before bed when I release all the energy of the day and I send out forgiveness and I send out love and healing and all of that, which I'm really excited because I'm also over on IGM offering a really great 40-minute read special for the new year. It covers everything, career and love and your life path and all the things, that are swirling and that we want clarity on. And I feel like sometimes it is through the power of suggestion and the things that we hear. And I feel an extraordinary clarity these last couple days when I'm doing reads and other things. There are visions and ideas and blueprints that are super vivid and calm for all kinds of things, for my life, for family members, and I'm really welcoming this energy in with gratitude. Hence my nature walks, where I could connect with that earth energy for grounding and thanks and gratitude for all of this, which is thinking of you. And the key word in that is synchronicities. I think we had this in one of the other reads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull another card out of here because I'm pretty sure that that one was in the other day's reading. So let's move to something even more fun, which is the flirt. But I love that thinking of you is just, people that you'll be thinking of, and people that are in your mind's eye will probably send you a text or float back into your realm to say hello and Happy New Year. A lot of people have a lot of reminiscence around this time of year, and then they're like, oh, let me call an old friend or talk to a family member, something of that nature. But I love the flirt because this is smiling on everybody you see today. Attention. We all know that a little flirting can be fun, and fairies love to flirt. It's part of their personality. And some of it is just saying, take a look and make sure, are you being true to your values? Are you trifling with somebody else's emotions? I know a lot of people don't like to be alone on New Year, so sometimes people accept invitations they might not otherwise, but it's just saying really be true with your intentions. I watched one episode of this show the other day because I was curious about it, and it was like Love of the Ages, and it's where these 3 or 4 married couples each go into houses with the opposite sex that are maybe a decade or two younger than them to see if they'll be tempted and see what happens with all of that. And I thought it was interesting when people kind of go into the confessionals, how I could tell right away, but the other person that they were, kind of playing with their emotions for clout to be on TV. It was so obvious what was false and what wasn't. But the person that needs that attention and wants to feel special, they're ready to believe anything. So this is also a cautionary tale of if somebody is being overly, affectionate very, very quickly, look and see, what's happening within their bandwidth and yours, and what is true and what isn't. And also, I feel it's so much easier sometimes to begin, even if there's a romantic element to it, as friends, and ask a lot of questions and be curious and keep it organic and light and free without all of that, oh, I need to impress this person with all of my credentials, that kind of thing. This is light and free. It's also saying that an opportunity is within reach, that you are only flirting with you. So is there something you really want to do? Really, if that is just something, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you're thinking of doing something, sink your efforts into this project, because it keeps showing up for you, especially around this new year, because it's saying start as you mean to go on. If you want to put effort in a project, go for it. It will be successful. You will stay on board with this. You will keep your interest, and you will focus and follow through to success, which I love. Basically, it is worthy of your full attention, which I love. So my beauties, that is what you are meant to hear today. I'm so excited. The energy is just fantastic. I think I'll film a few things outside today just to be outside, because it just feels spectacular. It just feels freeing and warm. It feels honestly like late April weather, which is phenomenal. So again, you guys, if you're curious about what is coming in for the new year for you, come on over to my IG and check out. I have a big kind of like poster up there of what your read will entail. And I really feel like all we need to do is have baby steps. Let's not get crazy. People, they're like, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds, this, that, and that. How about I want to be healthy and I want to take steps towards being healthy? Again, I want to have creative endeavors that make my life feel rich and fulfilling, things of that nature. Each day I wake up, I really am stoked for life, because I know I get to read and handle my cards and get these messages that are high vibrational. In fact, while I was doing today's read that was going to be for today, Ian got back from a bike ride, and then right in the middle of it, I just stopped it, and I heard, go to the nature center right now. I could clearly hear that. And funnily enough, one of the cards was the Green Earth Fairy, and I felt all the fairy messages. I felt like the magic green witch of the wood, with just every bird and cool bugger coming out, and Rocky there to meet me in the entranceway. It was splendid. So look for things that ground and center you, so you can feel peaceful, and you can carry that energy with you as well, which I love. It's so calming, really, really just peaceful and grounding and superb. So my lovelies, that is what you are meant to hear today. Love and light.